Today we are going to cover whole complete application environment, like environment, how it will work, how it look like, everything, complete information. Actually, it's a trial version. This trial version we have, it still look like similar only, like how the client have the environment access for developing what developer can work, right? Similarly, they give some trial version for practicing purpose. This complete trial version have complete details in this trial version as well. Okay, you don't have any less features compared to real-time environment and all. Say like copy of the real-time environment. Okay, then first of all, already earlier classes, those who are attended, right, they know about the tempo. Tempo is the main dashboard kind of thing in Appian. Whenever we log into the environment, majorly we just looking into tempo only. Here we don't have tempo. Yeah, the tempo has 5 tabs: news, task, reports, records, actions. Each task, what it can be do. I am going to explain that one first of all. Yeah, this is the tempo. Whenever we log into the Appian environment, we able to see this tempo directly. Here, news, or you whatever the news in posted by me or another person, we can see here. Suppose how we can post the news. They just type simply how we post the notification to the client. Actually, first of all, this tempo is not that much important. This news tab and the task, records, reports, and actions, we directly everyone have their own access in the environment level based upon their team availability, like how their team performing, right? Like that, we just have another Jira board is there, and sprint wise, they allocated the work, and we got mails and all. We didn't come to the tempo actually, but for interview purpose, this tempo is much more important. Definitely we will get a question about this tempo. What is the tempo? How many tabs we have in tempo? How many tabs we have? One, two, three, four, five tabs we have in tempo. And what that news tab will be doing, what we can able to do through this news tab, and we can able to do through this task, and what is the purpose of these records, reports, actions. Like this kind of questions we will expect from the interviewer at the time of interview. Okay, first of all, news is nothing but what we can post, or what we can get some information about any other action from someone can did or do, able to do that kind of information much posted here only. Like I just mentioned. Please approve the request. Simply I mention. If someone, if in case I am able to tag as well, but I just simply I mention. Someone just okay, approved. Anyone can did in our environment tax. Suppose I'm an employee, I just raise a request for approval. Then what can I do? I'm able to just call that tag that person. How I can tag? Here we have add participant, right? Just to see anyone is there with age. My name is. It's a trial version, right? That's why no result form. But whenever we are in my environment, right, application environment, client environment, there we have users much more than based upon the organization level, how many users the organization contains, that many users we have in this add participant tab. How many users we have at that time? We just suppose I'm Archana is my manager. Then what I need to do, I just make a leave request that I just tag Archana, like, yeah, someone is there. Service account. I don't want to share post it this one. Why? Because it's a trial version, right? I don't want to do anything. It's my this is my environment access. That's why I can do for myself. I don't want to tag some other. Then what I can do, I just write something about the approval or anything, whatever the information. I just do this, post it. And again, if in case any attachment required for that, what I need to do, I'm able to add here with this attachment symbol. Usually how we did right, the same thing only, but it's user friendly. And again, I'm repeating, it's not that much important, but for interview perspective, you need to learn how it will work. And next, message. You want to send a message to some other. See, here add participant again. Just similarly, how we can add them, send them other contact, right? Like that only. Just type here. And task. Suppose you are a manager, what you can do, you need to assign a task to your subordinate or our team member. What you need to you just tag that guy. Again, you just call tag that guy, and you just make the task name here and post it. Send task, then automatically just here this there is three tasks, right? Now see, there are four tasks on my tab. Like this, someone if my manager send a task to me, then the task will be come to my task tab. And another one is kudos. Kudos is nothing but appreciation. How it will work, suppose I'm whenever you want to congratulate someone, like they perform well, uh, the employee performance good in the client appreciation also will get. At that time, just we tag that person, and we send congratulations or something, and give kudos. Automatically that will be moved to their tab, and this kudos tab as well. This kudos actually, as of now, we don't have anything, right? That's the reason it's not be. But environment, we usually someone posted the congratulations and appreciations and all. Then they have the star mark is nothing but is a like what happened here. If you able to see the star, na, this one. When we enable this one, this will come to this one like a filter. Important are and participating is nothing but what you are be one of the part of one of the functionality or one of the project or one of the event. Then we can make it as a participant here. Updates, whatever the updates required, we can able to see this one, like it's a filter kindly. Updates, complete all information we can get through this alt tab. But if in case any kind of requirement required, like all means if direct client side environment, like we are when we are working, around number of member people are working, right, in the same time. They are posted their information like news feed, kudos, update, participating, tasks and all, right? Then at that time, we have so much information we have, that for that reason they provide these filters. These are options or filters, whatever you want. You can say similarly. Any doubt about this new stuff? Anyone has any doubt? Yeah, let's move to task tab. So task tab is nothing but whenever I told you, right, someone you say assigned to me or assigned to a group of people. I am in one of the complete CMG group is there, one group. The CMG is nothing but some of the functionality they we are working. Otherwise, testing group is it is. I am a developer. What I can do, I just create one function, complete development and one functionality, and that I send the task to the tester for a review. At that time, if in case I'm in the test group or individually, we can now you already see individually how we can do. Similarly, we just do one thing, another thing, we just make it as a group also. Here, admin group also we can able to select. That group concept will come in the next level. Whenever we move to application, there how can we just create a groups and all, you will know. Then that group also able to got the task. And one more thing, what happened whenever we open this task, is it directly assigned to me, right? That's why we don't have any button here. But if in case it's a group, then we need to open this one. Thus, if we click on that one, see here, accept button. If I accept this task, then only I'm able to I need to work on it. Otherwise, it's in hold only. Someone till someone accept that button, accept the task. Otherwise, if it's not related to me, my work, this story, I didn't work on this story. Actually, what happened na, in real time, there are five team members is there. Five team members divided their work in different manner, right? Some are working for interfaces, some are working for process models, some other expression rules, like this kind of concept we are working. At the time, what happened, it's an interface concept. Then I'm not, it's not relevant to me, my work. Otherwise, I'm database guy, it's not relevant to mine. I'm also in the part of the group. That's the reason I got this one. At the time, what I need to do, just to go to reassign to the tasks to someone. See, I just select the participant or choose from all licenses or choose users or groups. I just select someone, and any one of this one, I just reassign this. That's it. So, see, this is what happened in by this task and all. Any doubt? Sent by assigned to me is nothing but someone sent task to me. Sent by me means just now I did right. I got task from someone. After that, what I need to do? If it's relevant to me, I can work on it. Otherwise, it's not relevant to me. What I need to do? I just reassign to someone. Otherwise, I'm a manager. I send the task to someone. I just how it will work. I need to get the report right, status on the task. It's done or not. At the time, I just go to this, okay, which task, actually multiple tasks I sent to the team. I didn't remember. Then I go to here, send by me. Then okay, this task and sent to X person, this task I sent to Y person. Okay, it's done or not. You need to get the feedback from them, update from them. Like, for that purpose, we just use this one. Star is nothing but similar only, like how we see. Earlier we don't have the star, this one. Now we will find. Otherwise, if we remove the star, didn't find it. No start pass. And records. Records is nothing but whatever the data we have, the particular application or functionality, we just get the details from the backend database. It's another concept. We just showcase to you once the records how it will look like. Here we have one table, customer. The customer table will have this complete details. This is a database actually. For me, for understanding purpose, I just directly open this database. I'll explain you after some time. No problem. Don't confuse. Okay. We have this complete this information, right? The customer ID, person ID, or store ID, territory ID, account number, complete modified date, and all these information we have for different IDs. How this complete information we fetch for the record. This is a record, right? Record is nothing but we already store some data in database. That data we fetch for showcasing and are modifying or updating as per the user convenient, user requirement. That is record action can be. And reports are nothing but graphical representation, which already before that Pratyusha asked me, right, for showcasing, for asking some code. At the time I open one interface, it have some bar chart. At that time, the bar chart contains some graphical representation, right, for understanding the record. I'll just show, open this up further. Yeah, see, if you find this one here, you said how many Acume automobile fleet and maintenance statistics it is. Compared to the return statements, this graphical representation impacted much for the users. That's the reason we coming to this report concept in Appian. This is useful for whenever we showcase to present our clients client information to the market shares. We can showcase to, right, this is the market share, we are working on it, and we are doing this one. This is a last year session, last year growth, and this is this current year, and here we are logging, like this kind of statistics we can follow. Like in that case, we just able to project our information in the better view. For that reason, we can enable to create reports. Any doubt in reports? Records and reports are similar only. Records and reports fetch the same data, like we say fetch data from database only. But what happened, but where record you can get the modification we can do. Suppose some data entered in wrong. At the time, we just call the if in case that record, if in case we have any record, we have open that record, we just modify that record, we edit the record, we edit the row, or we edit the information, and just update, modify or update, and store it back. But report we didn't, we can able to see only, we can read only this. Any doubt on these two concepts, records and reports? Fine. Actions are nothing but action can do initial action. Don't want to go complete application. Suppose if you want to apply for one passport, at that time we if you see passport online, some, if in case if we click on passport seva, there are lots of links. These are nothing but actions. The task application status, check appointment availability, existing user login, user registration. These are all the actions created. Why? If in case, suppose we are already existing user, but this action is not there, then what we need to do? We just need to go complete. There are another tab is there, site is there. We need to go through the each and every point. If based upon this action, we already have the credentials, we already save our application somewhere, then what can we do? We just click on this one, and we provide our information, like our credentials, whatever the information required, we provide there, and we go to directly where we are stop in earlier. In that purpose, the action can be used. Any doubt in this action? Otherwise, what can we do? If we don't have this action, what we need to do? We need to go through each and every tab where we need to go. Otherwise, from scratch onwards, we just start again to fill the form or fill this application. That actions make user friendly. Well, it's clear, right? This tempo. Still, you have any doubts? Fine. Let me move on. Admin console. Already, I'll explain earlier classes also. Again, for newcomers, I just explain much more. Yeah, admin console have this all the options, like features. It's not mandatory. Just you want to know something. The branding you require. Branding is nothing but what we can project to the customers or clients or users to our site. This branding. See, the site name is the Appian, where we can see this Appian, and here also Appian is there, right? This logos and all. The name we can provide this one. Whenever we open, suppose if we are unable to modify here, but if in case we modified somewhere, we modified the site name, automatically the name can be visible in these sites. These are our sites created by someone. Supervisor site, register site, maintenance site, based upon the requirement. And upload app. This logo, if you'll find, see this Appian logo, average tempo. How it will this look like? Based upon the suppose it's a banking kind of application we are working right now. This is HDFC. Suppose is there. The client is HDFC. What they did, HDFC only, HDFC logo only they want to display, right? At the time we just upload the HDFC logo. Automatically the users can be able to see HDFC here. For that we don't want to create another interface and some images, so we just call other HTML, CSS. So much code is there in other environments, but in Appian what they can do, because branding, they come up with a branding option. They just provide these options for the based upon their flexibility, user friendly flexibility and client flexibility. They can provide these features. Colors also, backside this exact code colors they provide. We, if in case we can change, the automatically it will be changed. We'll see once it will be changed or not. If in case I am able, whenever I change, then only I would, I think it says if I save it. Yeah, here if in case I click on save changes, then only it will change. I don't want to do, it's a trial version, right? Don't want to do those things. For understanding purpose, I'll just showcase to you. The web address is nothing but what we can see here. This will be provided by here only. This web address, like wherever we have links, right? Mm, so many links. Suppose earlier we just opens passport. This links is passportindia.gov.in. How it will create, how it comes. The whenever they created the application, they mention here as the web address look like this one as a dynamic links. All the links have their own web addresses. It will trigger to some other tabs or some other interfaces based upon their configuration. Understood, right? So wikipedia.org. These are our web addresses. We can create here only. Documents are these are favicon is a symbol. Here you can see able to see, right? Appian in this taskbar, like not taskbar, it is a information bar like that. Here if this favicon or this one, this A notation is there, right? A. Appian indicates this A. That is called as favicon. If you are observe this one, they upload this A. For the colors they mention like this. Any doubts in this branding? And another one is users. In this users, actually we can create users or deactivate users or activate users. Create users means you are in one particular organization. I'm a manager. You joined recently to my team. You required credentials for working, right? For developer Appian working credentials you required. At that time, what I need to do, I just okay, after completing of your induction for formalities, once you enter to the project, everything done, then you need to raise a request. Some companies, based upon their restrictions, suppose in some big organization, definitely they have request portals. Through there only they raise the request, then automatically the manager or supervisor or someone, the backend team, admin team, got one mail. This employee recently joined, he raised a request for credentials. Otherwise, sometime what happened, directly we can able to give. Anything is fine. Anyone need to come here only, but the process is different. Someone directly drop a mail. Okay, hi, this is Mahesh. I'm just newly joined to this organization. I'm in our team. We already had a session earlier. I read the credentials for working credentials for me. Like that, I just will drop a mail. That mail also fine. Otherwise, we need to write a request as employee. Then the manager got a mail or requested mail from LDAP. What he need to do, he just create a request for you. For this also, we can be able to create a work action through the tempo. For create user, we just create a one action. At that time, automatically the create user tab will open. We don't want to come here. If we create a action and we configure it in tempo, when what happened? Whenever we click on that, this suppose this ad vehicle is there, right? It belongs to one particular site. But whenever we click on this one, see, directly open this one. Like that, if we create a action on create user for a Appian environment of this particular application, that name we can provide. Then automatically based upon the required details, username, first name, last name, or mail ID, so is not required. Suppose the designation required. Suppose he is associate or consultant manager. If he is a new one, suppose another designation, the tester. You don't have testing, right? So we just provide this one like this, and we can able to create temporary password and confirm password. Just similarly, how we just create credentials in some go Gmail or Facebook or LinkedIn, these and all, right? Like that only. We just create users by this admin console, but the process is different. And here, if you understand, user type is basic user and system administrator. Basic user have some restrictions for accessing the application environment. Basic user unable to open this admin console. This admin console, he whenever he click on these 9 dots, he unable to see that admin console. It's look like this one only. Now we are in admin console. Now that's why the admin console option not here. If we are click on here, see the admin console is there. The basic user would have access of the admin console. It's a system administration access we have. System administrator can do anything. Suppose the system administrator, what happened sometime, if it's a development side, what the developer can do, it's not a problem. If we did create an object, we delete an object, we delete something, or create something, we just play like anything. But move to some other testing team, move to the production, then it's a make big difficult, bit difficult to handle. Why? Because we are unable to do any changes. We just need to do deploy the code with a single button. The deployment concept already explained. I going for I'll explain, no problem. Once I move to the tomorrow onwards. Deployment is nothing but from once we develop the concept, complete application from dev environment. That end, with that complete application package we download as a zip file. That zip file we just upload to the test environment. The same client, same the access is different. The test environment access, sometimes we developers also have the test environment. The test and when we are performing regression testing, we have that access for testing. If that one functionality is there, it's working fine in dev environment, but same functionality when we deploy to TST test environment, it's not working. For that reason, we just for the performing regression testing, we have the test environment access. But after that, we have another two environments. The two environments is nothing but UAT, user acceptance testing, and other in production, prod environment. The two environments we don't have access. Admin team only can perform the whole functionalities and accesses there in the two environments because of the security purpose. If suppose developer have junior developer is there, I'm newly joined, 1 month only I just joined. I have a production environment. That production environment is nothing but go live. Already suppose we are working using phone pay application in our mobiles. That application working developed in dev environment, and it's in live now, currently live. Then what happened if I am having production prod environment access? Access means similar only. Same environment, same the user credentials, username and password. and whatever the information options you see, right? The same thing you have different. Is here what happened? Appian dot dev, Appian dot tst, Appian dot here the link, the site name will be changed definitely. If it is in dev, that will be jdev. If it is in tst, tst. Otherwise, if it is in uat, uat, uat dot community, that like that. Okay. At the time we have their credentials is separate, right? I'm a junior developer. I have that access. I just open that one. Simply I click on that one object. Suppose Appian version. If we use this, think about it's a product prod environment. I just open one application. This application already is in production. I simply click on this object and delete it. It depends upon this one. This much precedents or dependents we have on under this one particular object. If I deleted that objects, what happened? Its effect on another object, another objects. Objects is nothing but collection of objects is a complete application for developing something for client requirement. If I just delete the Appian manager, see Appian HS test and HS administrator depends on these dependents, these two objects. It's lost. Some application got some chain got break. We already configured that object in somewhere, right? It's got break. That's the reason they won't provide the administrator restriction access for the other environments. You wait in prod environments when it is live. Any doubt here? Create user. What is the user access and how it will create? These are all for the understanding purpose only. It's not related to technical work. Whenever you are in ever enter to as environment, definitely no one didn't told directly. They tell you please create access for some this guy, please do work on this. If it is you don't know about this one, you will it's a big problem. That's why I'll just explain each and everything. Then we have a concept of data source here. I'll explain you later after the one. Another one concept is there. Appian have their own database, cloud database. Admin console done and tempo done, right? Now we are moved to cloud database. What is cloud database? This one, which we see, right? In this cloud database have only one schema. Schema is nothing but one connection. This one is there. It's Appian. Appian have their own cloud database for storing the data for their clients for the developed applications. This data this this cloud database only have one schema, one data source. This schema is nothing but data source. But in real time, what happened now? Based upon the client requirement, they have multiple connections, multiple schemas. If suppose one Appian HDFC is there, HDFC credit card is there. For HDFC credit card, we make a separate connection here, and in there in database. Suppose it's a cloud database, that's why we have only one schema. But that HDFC using right now Oracle DBA. But Oracle DBA have multiple concepts like kind of make connections, you SQL queries, views, here also we have. But they the new Oracle DBA securities and data storage capability performance is very good. That's the reason more maximum of the clients and using the third-party database only for the security of their data. They don't want to use this Appian direct inbuilt cloud database. At, at that time, what happened in Oracle DBA for credit card department is there. For credit card, they have at least three databases. One credit card dev, credit card test, credit card fraud. Credit card they have same tables and similar tables we have in the credit card test as well. And credit card fraud also we have similar tables. We just what we can do, we create tables in credit card dev only. We didn't create another two tables. I'll just type here, you will just understand much. Here one up, this is one application like that. HDFC insurance, HDFC banking. We are working on these three. Then what happened? This one, that card, this card have card dev. One database is there, and card test one database is there. Card fraud one database is there. These are three different databases. Means when we have this dev database, right? Based upon the client requirement and our flexibility, we just create tables and views in dev only. But when we are moved to, once the development completed, that application working fine as per the client, we already reviews are already done, 3 or 4 reviews done, client accepted everything, okay fine, all the functionals are good, we are ready to move to TST for testing purpose. Okay, if test is passed, then move to prod live. Then what we need to do, we just whatever the tables we created in this dev environment, right? That same scripts, SQL scripts, we just SQL script is nothing but, here we have SQL, right, for this table. Just we able to write a script here in the see, this is the script actually here. City, state code, in these kind of notations they required. This script we just copy and we just make a one document, and we just call the document to TST. We don't want to create a same table in here. We just copy and paste there. We don't want to make mistakes, right? So one letter missing, then automatically the complete chain will break. That's the reason we moved the, we just move the code only. We don't want to create new one in TST. After that, once TST also pass, what we can do, we just we just deploy the same test script to prod. If it here also good, na, user definitely user can perform work on sometime. If everything good, then only they move to live. But sometimes what happened, automatically because of small reasons, that chains got break. It's a very big problem for the developer or client as well, client and service company who are provide that service to the client, right? That bank, HDFC coming to the TCS for the building their application. TCS employees did a small mistake. Once they move to the production for their product. Product means their application. When the users using the application, that transaction got failed, or some insurance forms not opening, then some functionality is not working. At that time, they don't want to come back and again the correct that one. And they move to client, and they after the testing they move to live. The users can be able to access that application. It's not good, right? That's the reason multiple evaluations done before move to the production. For this they have three schemas. Here what happened, we have only one schema for inbuilt, right? That's why we have only one schema. But whenever we are using the in real-time environment, we have multiple schemas. Like that, how many applications we have, how many applications we are working, that many schemas we have. We just for that we make connections also. For that, what happened, how the schema will be created, I'll showcase to you. Here one option in real time. Here we have one new data source option, right? New data source is nothing but new schema, new database environment. Here we just create a URL like JDBC examples. See here, JDBC Appian.community.com, like that. We just create one name. After that, username, password, and select type DB MariaDB. Now we are using MariaDB, right? That's the reason MariaDB. If it is in client using Oracle DBA, just we select Oracle or PostgreSQL. Just select this one. And after that, connection string is nothing but that connection string will be provided by whatever the third-party database we used. That connection string provided by them only. It's access for their accessing their database from our environment. It triggers. It's a site name. Suppose it's nothing but site name. We just provide the connection string. Whenever we configure, we just click on test connection. Okay, this username and password also provided by the third party only. Oracle creates their username and password and this JDBC name and connection string all for making connections for another third party environment. This is nothing but integration as well. This concept is nothing but integration. Actually, this database also you didn't do anything. Leads or managers and can do, but for understanding purpose, I am explaining each and everything. The third-party environment, which Oracle provide this connection string and username and password, right? And then once we pass all the parameters and we just test connection, click on the test connection. Suppose it's got failed, the value is required. Just give some random data. Then okay, all the connection string must have the JDBC something. String invalid for the selected type. See here they provided. See, we pass all the parameters. Then we just click on the test connection. Got failed definitely. Why? Because it's not a proper value site. We didn't get anywhere. We just randomly provide this information. But whenever we want to configure third-party database, we got these details from third-party. Then we just provide appropriate information and we just provide the test connection. If it is passed, we just save automatically in the database. We just make that connection here. We can able to see that environment again. Same like Appian, we can how it look like it. Like similar way, we just have another schema like with the HDFC card or HDFC insurance or HDFC something like that kind. We got this one. Another data source. And out here done, just completed by this one. Cloud data is also done. System logs. System logs is nothing but we actually system logs not important for development team and testing team, but production it's much important. That's the reason this concept coming to the backside. The server is running on Tomcat. What this system logs, where the system logs are used, you have doubt, I think. Why? Because the system logs are working for using by production team for getting errors, whatever the errors they occurred whenever they're using application, right? At the time, some errors occurred. At that time, by using the system logs, we have Tomcat servers, suppose. See this Tomcat std out log. They click on this. This is the complete server of that complete application. This work done by production team, not admin team and production team, backend team. They just go through this complete information, the system log, where the for which reason the chain got break or the error occurred, like this kind of information they got from here only. Complete information they can find from here. Any doubt about the system logs? And that system logs will be useful for another thing. Suppose if it is in production, at the time, as I told, if you deleted one object, they can easily find from system log only. Otherwise, they don't know, right? You are deleted or not. But I just did the deletion of the one of the object. What makes it impact on another application functionality, right? Then if something happened, and then they go to the system logs and they open that system logs and they simply where what is the problem? See, removing like this kind of information they got, removing expired entries from DB. Like this, just someone deleted this object from this application, like that kind of sentence here by Mahesh or by Harsha, like this kind of name who deleted that object also they mentioned in the system log. They'll easily find. Any doubt in system logs? Admin console and Appian RPA is new concept actually. We already covered admin console, tempo, cloud database, system logs. And about Appian is nothing but what versions we are using and what is Appian right now. Suppose in interview they are asking you definitely currently which version you are using. So you directly say 22.4. This 22.4 is nothing but 2022, and that fourth quarter is this November and December, right? That's the reason. Okay, October, November, December, fourth quarter. The version newly released it is. Every year we have 4 releases. January, February, March 1, first quarter is first release, and second at the time 23.1, 23.2, like that. The version will be changed. The Appian RPA is recently introduced to the Appian environment. This is 8.6, 8.6.0 is a new version here. Execution engines. Engines means the backend, how many engines running. It's not required, but for understanding, 3 engines we can able to run. Application server configuration, single application. We can handle by multiple actions in single application already. Appian application only we can able to do. Appian Cloud, hosting environment, Appian Cloud, it is. Appian Cloud is nothing but this site. It's a cloud technology, na? That's the reason. Appian Cloud. Whatever the database we are using right now, the database is nothing but MariaDB. This is what about Appian? This help will move to Appian documentation. We have one Appian documentation concept, like the documentation, whatever the information Appian recently updated or functionalities we have, everything, each and every point we have in Appian. The first time, if you type tempo, just tempo best practices here. Suppose cloud database, Appian Cloud, FAQ or database, RPA. How we are working like this one, all the information like theory part how we covered through this one. If in case you have any doubt, just you go through here and initially if you will go through also you didn't understand actually. Once we going forward we are entered to the concepts, right? Whenever I'm explaining something, after that you just go through this one. Okay, interface you have, we are working right now, interface. Then you just type here interface object, just simply what is the interface object, how we just have it. Some examples also we have. Create an interface object. See, they provide some in guidance also, user guidance, how we just create interface. See. Open the Appian environment and create in the builder section template panel is nothing but this one. This is a build section. Just click on this one and template panel. Here it is. Yeah, created data type, existing data, like this kind of one step by step manual we have here. Is that clear? And next one, help, already told you. That's it. Tomorrow I'm starting the creating application for real-time project. How the real-time project will be working. Based upon these other components is there, right? Other options, other features. With this help of other objects, we just create a real-time application where that Appian design will be working. This Appian design is nothing but this one, build area, where we are developing. Earlier it's different. We have red color icons and all. After that, we don't have this component complete directly. We have this application digital. Similar looks like this one. These filters also we don't have here. This side we have. This filter will be filters are nothing but we just search the application. Suppose I just see Harsha sandbox and open. Last modified. See my name. Why these filters are giving? Simply in a team, some are working on from on-site, some are working from outside. Like Indian people, suppose we are in India, three members in a team, we are working here. We develop something at some, but after that when we are log out, right, on-site people come into the picture. Then what they need to go each and every application where the problem newly updated objects is there, like this kind of um, some analysis required, right? That's why you don't want to do that one. Simply, if something up modified or some information required, they just click on using this filter, and they get the information. Last modified on means date, anything. If you filter kind of that's from the, suppose one object modified recently, based upon that object only we got the chain break. At the time we use this filter. We click on from 8th to 9th, some application modified. Nothing is there actually here. If in case anything is there, just it will showcase. We just go through that same say that application, we clear the thing. If here we have, you have another doubt, I think you will, you'll get, we have version of concept. Actually it's not there here. It's a concept, right? Okay, tomorrow I'll explain you that one. That version is, any doubt here? Yeah, here I can able to explain. Feature entry assessment one interface I can open. It's a modified recently. I think if we think that what we can do. Suppose because of this reason, this interface the chain got break. At that time, okay, we don't want to save new version. We want before saved, right? Suppose now I open. I make some changes and save this change. Then what happened? This got break because of this reason. The unwanted parameters, unwanted text I just entered into the code. At that time, what happened? What they need to do? They come into here. They open that interface. They click on the setting button. They have these versions. Here only one time is there. How many times they save this object? That many. So n number of times. N number of times we update the object. No problem. We can modify or save. That many from 1 to n number we have that numbers here. It's the latest, right? If it is in second time, then 1 and latest. Third time 1 2 and latest, that kind. latest we don't want. We just need to we able to compare also. I'll explain it tomorrow. This one. I'll open and explain. Don't want to confuse you. Am I audible? Before closing, any doubts, anything?